What's up guys, Spin Firearms here, and today we're going to be reviewing and taking a look at another used firearm, right? And now, why a used firearm? Well, if you saw in the past, I've gotten a Shield 9mm, basically no rounds through it, for $224. I got an FNS 9C, I think it was like $350. I got a Glock 26 for $300 out the door. I got a Springfield Armory XD Mod 2 subcompact in 9mm for like $275. I got a stainless steel Mod 2 in 45 for like $325. So you can find these amazing deals a lot of the time when you're shopping for a used firearm and you're looking around. It's pretty simple to see what's been well kept, well maintained, and what's worth buying, right? And on top of that, you find these amazing deals. The average person isn't shooting thousands and thousands of rounds per year, right? They go to the range once a month, a couple times a month, whatever the case may be. It's expensive. It is a hard hobby to maintain with the way things are going in this country especially, right? But used firearms are a great remedy, right? You can get a $500 Glock, or you can get, a $350, $375 used Glock, right? Brand new, used. This is going to run. You may have to swap out a couple parts in the long run. Might have to over here as well. But the main thing is you're saving about $150 to $200, which you can automatically go throw into a 500 round box, right? Take to the range and get good with it. So there's awesome ways to get great, reliable handguns that have great value and are worth it and are reliable, right? So what is it? This is how it came. Am I mad at that? No. They said there's no box. I'm like, I don't care. Boxes just stack up in my closet. I never use them. It's a waste at this point. Another thing I talk about is firearms manufacturers should just literally ship them in bags. I don't even care. Cardboard boxes, bags. Don't give us the hard cases. We don't use them. We don't need them. Take off $5 to $10 and we'll be happier, right? So let's take a look. This was marked on sale for $375, and I was already getting a new full-size AR at cost because of my membership in my local range actually allows you to purchase one firearm at cost per year with a specific membership, right? So I used that, and I didn't get a better discount on this, but because of what I saw, I went for it. This is a $375 out the door Glock 23 Gen 3, right? So what did I get? Like I said, it came in a bag. Who cares? I got 3 mags. And this is actually a really cool Glock 23. We're going to talk about it, right? Anyway, so it came with 3 mags. Look at the writing on that 40. Look at the writing. Look how old this mag is. Do you notice that? Look at... You can just tell. And this is an Austrian mag, where I think this is probably a U.S. mag. Not 100% sure. But let's keep going into it. You're going to see some cool stuff, right? Obviously, it's cleared. Look at the mag here. Austria. With the writing like that. Weird, right? Now let's get into the firearm. Made in Austria. Right? Let's keep going. Let's check this thing out. What else does it have? Look at this little logo right here next to the Glock mark. I'm not 100% sure what that means, but I don't know if any of my other Glocks have that little marking right there. Pretty interesting. Now let's take a look at this. I got to do more research. I got to look into it, but I've been told a couple things already from some people I reached out to. What it is it's a skeleton hand with some cards in it, right? See that? A little skeleton hand. So sort of cool. Not 100% sure what the markings mean, but we're going to find out. This is an old Glock 23, but it was maintained and very well kept. Look at the finish. Very matte and very worn down, just holster wear. But this firearm was lubed, taken care of, cleaned. Look at the barrel. Barely any wear. That means they lubricated it and took care of it really well. Now obviously this is just holster wear. This means nothing. So when you see this on a used firearm, right? If you look in the case, yeah, it doesn't look the best, but that doesn't matter. It matters if it runs, what the internals are like, what the barrel's like, what condition is this firearm in. And honestly, it's in great condition. It's a beast. Everything is smooth. Hear that? Trigger, just like my Glock 19, just like my other Glock 23. Very clean, very crisp. Now also notice $350, and what did we get? Trijicon 3-dot sights. This is the same exact pair I have on my stainless steel Glock 26. Absolutely love it, right? $375. We got 3 mags. One is a 15 rounder, 2 13-round mags, a Glock, and on top of that, they threw on these cool grips. Now I haven't seen these before, but these are Talon grips, I believe. That's what they told me at least. And they just go on the side of your Glock like that. And what's nice is they do add a legit amount of thickness compared to, your average pair of grips, right? They actually stick out more. You can see it. And on top of that, I used to put grip plugs in my Glocks. I don't know why I used to. It's sort of dumb. But what's interesting is they put a grip plug in it. I'm always curious why people do it. Why they do it, right? I know why I used to do it, but why do other people grip plug their Glocks when there's literally no purpose or reason for it, right? But anyways, as you can see, just wear. Just holster wear. That's all it is. Yeah, it's been shot. Let's see. Look at the barrel. $375 Glock 23. And I guarantee you, when I make a video on this in about 5 years from now, thousands and thousands of rounds through it, we're going to be saying the same thing. It's been reliable. Now, another reason I bought it is I have so many Glock parts. Glock is so amazing because all the parts are compatible. It's like 85% are compatible with each other across certain calibers, right? 80, 90%, even magazines. And that's what makes it so amazing. I can go out right now, or go upstairs, grab my conversion barrel, change out the ejector, and we now have a Glock 19. I can turn this into a 357 SIG, Glock 32. It's a very versatile handgun. Now, what am I going to use this for? It might even become one of my home defense, to be honest. I really like the Glock 23. I think it's a very good shooting handgun. I like the balance between capacity, power, and a Glock. It's just, it's something about it. It's perfect. On top of that, coming with these sights, you can't beat 375 out the door. And on top of that, I know people want the Gen 5s and optics cut and optics ready and all this stuff. But once again, I'm going to always remind you guys, self-defense is up close and personal majority of the time, and at distance with a Glock 23 you're going to be landing shots, but you do not need a dot for everyday carry. I know it's cool, I carry with dots all the time, but you definitely don't. This Glock 23 in this exact setup and configuration will handle whatever you need whenever. It just is what it is. It's about your training at the end of the day, less about the firearm in front of you. I know people always talk about, oh, it doesn't have capacity, it doesn't have this, too thick. It's a massive debate, but at the end of the day, all that matters is if you have something on you and you train with it and it's reliable and it's a good firearm. So honestly, if you went out today and picked up this Glock 23, chances are you would have exactly that. And then another thing, it's not going to break the bank. I just came home with a brand new AR and a Glock 23, and the AR was not cheap. We will be doing that review here in a bit, and it's actually really cool. You guys got to check out what I picked up. But I walked away with both things without breaking the bank. I walked away smart. I did it in a smart way. I didn't spend $1 million. I didn't walk out of there $6,000, $7,000 in the hole, $10,000 in the hole. No, I walked out there with a very reasonable receipt, a very reasonable price, especially because I got the AR at cost from my local range. Shout out to them for doing it. And also shout out to everyone who works there. They're all legit good dudes who just like firearms, and that's what matters. There's no bull crap about what capacity, how much capacity do you have, what caliber are you carrying. No, it's none of that bull crap. It's like, are you carrying? Yep. Okay, good. That's all that matters. Conversation done. Now we discuss other companies and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, I don't care if you carry a SIG, I don't care if you carry a Taurus or a car. Carry. I don't care if this slide is all the way down, completely silver, no finish, and it looks like crap. Carry it. If it runs, and that's typically what's going to happen in the long run. It's very rare to get part breakages and stuff like that, especially on Glocks. Now, what could this have been? This could have also been a police trade-in. That's honestly what I was thinking at first, especially because of the grips. You see a lot of stuff like this on police trade-ins. It's actually pretty interesting. You always see night sights, but normally it's the Glock night sights, so that's what sort of steered me away from the fact that this might not be a law enforcement model, but I know they all got rid of their Glock 23s and 40 because 40's too snappy and no one can pass their qualifications and blah blah blah. 40 is a better round than 9mm. I don't care what anyone says. It's your first shots that matter. It's not your 15th, 16th shot. It's going to be your first, second, and third shot. How fast is your draw? How good is your ammo? Stuff like that, right? Are you carrying the right ammo that you need to be carrying? There's a lot that goes into everyday carry, but you can also keep it very simple with something like this. I literally could have gotten a brand new Glock 23, Gen 5 MOS, optics ready, blah, blah, blah. Or I get this and have an extra $200 to spend on ammo to actually get good with this firearm in my hand. Like I said, I can always turn it into a 19, always can turn it into a 32, and they even have 22 long rifle conversion kits for this. Imagine having a Glock 23. You're like, all right, I want to start teaching my son. Now we got a 22. Actually pretty cool. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will get you guys updated on what this little logo is right here. If you guys know about it, let me know. Thanks for watching, guys.